Hey, if you just got orders to Hampton Roads, Naval Station, Norfolk, Little Creek, Oceana, Dam Neck, Langley, or any of the other bases around here, this video is what I wish someone would have handed to me when I bought a home here in the 757. You know, orders are stressful enough. You're trying to figure out where the heck to live, what the commute is going to look like, and whether you should buy or just rent, how far your BH is going to take you, and how to avoid making an expensive mistake in a market where some neighborhoods actually sell in days and others the normal part is maybe they sit for a few months. Hi, I'm John King, Navy veteran and Hampton Roads realtor. I've helped more than 400 families buy and sell homes right here in the Hampton Roads area. I've done the PCS myself, so when I tell you I understand the pressure of the timeline and the uncertainty that you're facing right now, I mean it because I've lived it personally, all right? And trust me, those military movers always freaking break something in your move, don't they? If you know, you know. So let's just go ahead and dive into it. The first thing I want to talk about is the single biggest mistake I see is treating a PCS like a normal local home purchase or sale, and it just isn't. You're under a lot of pressure, deadlines from a distance, and sometimes you have limited house hunting lead. So the first thing you need to do the day those orders are real is to start the conversation. Not because you need to buy today, but because you do need to understand the market before you get involved in it, all right? Here's the order of operation. Step number one, figure out your housing allowance and your budget. Your BAH is the starting point, not the finish line. It matters whether you're an E5 or an O5. It matters whether you have dependents, whether you want your mortgage to, sit, to match your BAH, stretch above it, or just be below it. And then there's the cost of living. You got to factor in utilities, insurance, commute, and everything else people forget when they're shopping for a payment. Step number two, you've got to decide, do I buy or do I rent? And here's my honest take for you, and it surprises people sometimes because not every family, military family especially, should buy. If you're here for 1 year and you don't know the area, if your finances aren't settled, then renting for the first stretch can be the right move for you. But if you're going to be here for like 3 to 5 years or more, or you plan on turning this house into a rental property later, buying can make a lot of sense for you, especially with the little to no money down. It's often less expensive to get into a home than renting because you have the security deposit, first and last month's rent to get into a home. Overall, though, you just need the base the decision on numbers, not pressure. Step number three, get pre-approved before you fall in love with anything. Talk to a lender who actually understands VA loans and the Hampton Roads market, not a random call center or someone who's just reading your certificate of eligibility. You need a lender who can explain the funding fee, handle the appraisal, and move fast, all right? They need someone that's totally committed to you, your family, and your timelines in this competitive market. Sellers don't take you seriously without this letter. I've watched buyers lose the perfect home because they were still thinking about the financing stages while someone else already had that figured out. Step number four, and this is where it can save you, your sanity. You do not have to physically be here to start. We can write all the offers while you're not here, right? If you're out of state or out of the country, I help people do this all the time. We can conduct video tours, walkthroughs, neighborhood breakdowns, commute checks, flood zone research. All of that can really happen before your household goods even ships. I've got a system for this because PCS buyers don't get the luxury of casually shopping for 6 or 7 months. All right, step number five, the search itself. This is where knowing the area really matters more than anything. Hampton Roads is not one simple market. Virginia Beach is different from Norfolk, Chesapeake is different from Suffolk, and inside each city around here, the neighborhoods can be completely different from each other. You got oceanfront, townhomes, condos, suburban neighborhoods, rural land, commute-driven areas, waterfront, school-driven areas, and yes, the road you take home can matter as much as the house itself. If you're going to the 757, commute is not a small detail. The tunnel, the drawbridges, the base gate, school pickups, shopping, traffic patterns, all of this matters to you. A house can look perfect online and be completely wrong for your daily life if nobody explains the real world logistics to you. Step number six, contract, inspections, appraisals, and then closing. Once we find it, this is where my job gets very unglamorous, but very important to you. I'm coordinating with your lender, your inspector, your title company, attorneys, your insurance, your command schedule, your spouse, your family, your movers, basically making sure I protect you through every single step of this process. Now let's talk about the mistakes. Let me save you some pain. Mistake number one I see, shopping too late. If your pack out is coming and your stuff is in limbo and you're making a rush decision under stress, start earlier. Mistake number two, choosing based only on the photos or stuff that you see online. A home can look perfect online and still be wrong because of the commute, road noise, flood zone, military noise, resale for you, or just the neighborhood layout. Mistake number 3, not understanding the Hampton Roads market. This region is built around water, bridges, and tunnels, and it's a very old area too. The Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel, the Midtown and Downtown Tunnel, and the Monitor Merrimack all matter to you depending on where you're stationed and what your daily life needs to look like for you personally. And mistake number 4, using your VA loan blindly without really understanding it. That's a huge mistake. Your VA loan is very powerful, but it needs to be used correctly. Not every home qualifies. Appraisals and certain repairs matter for the VA loan. Watch the next video so this doesn't cost you money. The goal is pretty simple. Buy the right house that we can sell or rent in the future, in the right location with the right plan, and someone in your corner who's done this over 400 plus times successfully. It can actually be the smoothest part of your move, trust me. If you've got orders anywhere here in Hampton Roads, reach out before you start. The earlier we talk, the more that I can help you and your family avoid the traps. Understand the area and get into a home that makes sense for your life, not just one that looks good on the screen. I'm John King with Berkshire Hathaway, RW Town Realty. You can get me anytime at 757-270-3994. Don't forget to like, follow, and share this for more information. Welcome to Hampton Roads. Let's get you into a home. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.